Hey, what's going on YouTube? And welcome back to Tech Conversations. Firstly, if you haven't already, make sure to check out LuxAlgo. LuxAlgo is the #1 AI agent to help you find strategies, powered by some of the best trading indicators and used by over 15,000 traders, including myself. And I've covered many of their premium indicators in the past on my channel, so go ahead and check them out. But right now, if you sign up to LuxAlgo by using my link in the description below, you can get up to 70% off their premium indicators. Keep in mind, you can also get 30 days risk-free, so why not try them out? So go ahead and check out LuxAlgo. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Also, make sure to check out the Discord, completely free to join. I'll put a link to it in the description below as well. We're at over 8,200 members, so go ahead and check out the Discord. Now let's get right into today's video. So, it is that time of the month again where I share with you how my Robinhood Strategies portfolio or Robinhood Robo Advisor account is performing. For those of you that are new here, I opened up this account over 8 months ago. So it's been 2/3 of a year now, and honestly, it feels like it was just yesterday that I opened up this account. And I promised back then that I would share with all of you the progress of the portfolio and how it's performed every single month. And again, I do this for several reasons. Number one, is it worth opening up this account? Because remember, after all, you do have to pay a fee. And two, can we grow a small account over a long period of time with this? And I'm talking over years. I want to make it realistic for the average individual. So we'll take a look here at how it has performed in the past month and since it was opened as well, and also compare it to SPY. Now, firstly, what is Robinhood Strategies or Robinhood Robo Advisor? So Robinhood Strategies is an investment advisory service from Robinhood that provides personalized, actively managed investment portfolios. So you answer a series of questions about your financial goals, your risk tolerance, your time horizon. And Robinhood pretty much creates this mixed portfolio of ETFs and individual stocks for you. So yes, they do invest in individual stocks, and don't worry, you have control on what stocks you want to turn on or off. I'll actually show you what stocks and ETFs are in my portfolio, but like I mentioned earlier, there is a fee, like you can see here. So there is a 0.25% annual management fee for this service. But for Robinhood Gold members, you can have the fee on amounts over $100,000 waived, capping their annual fee at $250. So I will also show you how much I have paid in fees so far in the past 8 months now. Now, firstly, how is SPY performing in relation to my account? So we're going to take a look here at how SPY performed in the past month. So in the past month, SPY is down 0.65%. So do you think my Robinhood Strategies account outperformed SPY in the past month? Comment down below yes or no before I show you here. So let's take a look here then at my Robinhood Strategies account then. Let's see how it has performed in the past month and since we opened it up. So I'm going to go to investing here. And so here is my Robinhood Strategies account. So the current balance is $2,255. So let's take a look here in the past month how it has performed. So we are red in the past month, but we have performed better than SPY. So we're down 0.27%. SPY was down 0.65% in the past month. Let's take a look here. All time, we are up $256, or what actually matters here is we're up 12.81%. Again, this was opened on March 27th. So we've been doing this now again a little bit over 8 months. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we can see here what holdings we have here in the portfolio. Because remember, Robinhood does all of this for us. They decide what to buy, what to sell, how long to hold it. Actually, before I show you that, let me show you a breakdown of this here. So we can click on this little icon here, and this gives you a return breakdown of how your account has performed. So when it comes to appreciation of my holdings, this is how much they have appreciated. When it comes to income, this is how much income we have. And like I mentioned earlier, right, there is a fee involved with this. So far for me in 8 months with my account size, I've had to pay almost $1 in fees. Of course, that's going to grow as my account grows and as time goes by. But again, I want to be very transparent here with you guys. Now let's take a look here at my current portfolio. So there's 4 different sections here. So the first one is US stocks. Again, they do invest in individual stocks as well as ETFs. So this is almost 61% of my portfolio. Let's take a look at what they have in here. Keep in mind, this is the only time I ever look at this is when I make this video here. So this is the first time I'm looking at this in a month. So let's take a look at what they have for me here. So they have Google, and then here you can see the allocation and the equity amount. Broadcom, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Microsoft, some of those bigger companies here. Again, there's a lot of different individual holdings here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'll just slowly scroll down so you guys can take a look. But again, don't try to copy this exact portfolio that you're seeing here because Robinhood changes this very frequently. So what you see today might not even be what this is tomorrow. So you never know what they're doing. So don't try to copy this. Okay. So let's take a look here. So we do have these 2 right here. These are pretty big holdings in here. So 3.53%, 3%. So this is the Aerospace and Defense ETF. This is a mid-cap ETF here. And then right here, this is actually the biggest holding in here. So this is basically the S&P 500, IVV. So this is for US stocks here. If we go back, let's take a look here at the next one. So US bonds, almost 29% of the portfolio. So we have SGOV, you can see my equity here, and then SUB, you can see my equity here and the allocation amounts. So that's US bonds. Let's go back here. Then we have international stocks. So almost 10% here. Let's take a look at what they have in here. So they have this China Internet ETF. They have this Euro STOXX 50 ETF. And then this Japan Hedged Equity ETF in here for me. And then finally, the last section here is just cash. Let's take a look here. So currently there's just a little bit over $11 in cash here. And that's put into the cash sweep program, which as of right now, the APY is 3.5%. So that is my current portfolio. Again, in the past month, we are down a little bit, but we still did better than the S&P 500. And again, this is how it has performed all time. So let me know in the comment section below if you have a Robinhood Strategies account, how your experience has been, how has it performed, and since when. Now, last thing here, let's take a look at the future. So we can click on this little button here. And this gives us kind of a future projection on where our account might be. So here is my most likely portfolio value in 10 years. This is what they're saying. This is what Robinhood is saying. This is if I weren't to deposit any money anymore here. I will be depositing more money. But again, I don't want to deposit a lot because I want to make it more realistic to the average individual. And so let's see, in 1 year, this is what their projection of my portfolio is. But again, that's if we don't deposit anymore. Let's say we started making like a $100 monthly deposit. Then you can kind of see how this starts to change here. And if you have more, right, you can play around here and kind of see what Robinhood thinks your future projection and your portfolio value will be here, depending on, what your deposits are here and how many years out are you looking for. But I plan to do this for a very long time. So anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Check out the Discord, a link to that in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys next time.